guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my first video on my new camera and I'm super duper excited. I thought I'd wear a little pair of mini ears that I took the bow off. And we are gonna play Never Have I Ever Disneyland Paris edition. Very excited. I saw Lidia, who is Tangled in Disney, do this on her YouTube channel and it looked like so much fun, so I thought it was a great idea. So I have the questions on my phone and I am so excited that I can film on a camera and use my phone at the same time, because I've been filming on my phone until now and I'm just so excited to have a camera. Also, beep baby Yoda. Okay, so let's start with some of the questions that I asked on Instagram. So question 1, never have I ever cried meeting a character. I have cried meeting a character. I cried when I met Snow White in the Acacia's restaurant in Walt Disney World. I don't think I've cried meeting a character in Disneyland Paris. I don't think. No, I don't think I have. But I definitely have cried meeting a character in Walt Disney World, so does that count? Probably. Yeah, I think I've cried more in Disney World with meeting characters. I think I cried when I met Sadness and Joy as well, but I haven't cried in Disneyland Paris, I don't think. Like, I'm a bit of a crier, so maybe. Did I cry when I met Miss Bunny and Thumper? Not sure. I don't think so. I don't think so. Then next question, never have I ever been kissed in Disney. Of course I have. Myself and my boyfriend have been to Disney together 4 times, I think. Yeah, so the first time we were in Disney together, we went to Disneyland Paris and we had just started going out, and so obviously I had been kissed then, and then we went together a couple of years ago to Disneyland Paris, and then also he has been to Disney World with my family twice now as well. So yeah. So next question, never have I ever been to Disneyland. I have been to Disneyland Paris and to Walt Disney World. I have not been to Disneyland California, Tokyo Disney, or Shanghai Disney, or Hong Kong Disney. So I've been to 2 out of 6. And I am dying to go to the rest of them. I think next on my list is Tokyo, just because it looks so unbelievable. And we also just really want to visit Tokyo. And then after that, probably California is next on my list. Never have I ever stayed at the Disneyland Hotel. I have stayed at the Disneyland Hotel. I have to say I am very lucky that I have stayed at the Disneyland Hotel in Disneyland Paris a number of times. Most recently I stayed there with my mom and my 2 sisters and we had the best time. Usually when we go, like in recent years, we stay at the Marriott because it just suits our family better. There's 6 of us plus my boyfriend, and if we stay in the Marriott, we have a house so we can cook, we can make our breakfast, we can chill in the evening, that kind of thing. My friend just is annoying me today. It's like not sitting right. Yeah, so Marriott is where we usually stay, but a couple of years ago my mom and my 2 sisters and I stayed at the Disneyland Hotel because my little sister had never stayed before. So I think then, or maybe she stayed when she was a very small baby. Like the first time we brought her to Disneyland she was 6 months old. So I don't think she remembers that, but yeah, I have stayed at the Disneyland Hotel and it is marvelous, magical, miraculous. Next question, taken lots and lots of photos by the castle. I have absolutely taken lots and lots of photos at the castle in Disneyland. I will pop some here. And there's no limit to how many photos you can take in front of the castle. I think at this time, like, I've probably used up every single castle photo I've ever taken on Instagram, because I haven't been to Disneyland in almost 2 years and I've never had that before. Like, since I was 3 I've been to Disneyland Paris once a year at least. So it's so strange for me to not be there for so long. But hopefully once everyone's vaccinated and it's safe, we will get to Disneyland Paris very soon. The Dole Whip at Disneyland Paris. I have had the Dole Whip at Disneyland Paris and I like it. The only thing is I'm slightly allergic to pineapple. Like not allergic in the sense that I will absolutely die like if I have milk, but the Dole Whip in Disneyland Paris is pineapple flavoured, and it's like a coconut Dole Whip in pineapple juice. So I've shared one with my mom, or I've shared one with my sister. I'm not the biggest fan. I do enjoy Dole Whip in Walt Disney World, especially the Peter Pan one. Love it. And it's just really nice to be able to have something dairy free in the park, because especially in Paris, dairy free treats are few and far between. So having a Dole Whip is highly recommended. But the Dole Whip cart is sometimes not open, so we go in the winter a lot and sometimes they just don't open that area because, I don't know, I suppose it's low season, so it's not all open. Next question. Done a solo trip. Have I done a solo trip? I have not, but I absolutely would do a solo trip. Like 100% would. There's also been days where I've gone with my family and I have gone into the park on my own. So like we'd be staying in the Marriott and my family would be tired or something, and I'd be like, okay, well I'm gonna go to the park, so bye. I have friends who work there. I feel so at home there. I feel so safe there. I have no problem like lining up for rides or characters on my own. I'm pretty confident that I would be fine doing a solo trip to Disney on my own. I absolutely enjoy going with friends as well, or going with my family. Like it's my family thing and I love it, but I absolutely would go alone as well. So it's definitely something I want to do at some stage. Okay, so now on to more general questions. I'm gonna have a look here. Have I ever worn a Disney Halloween costume? No, because I've never actually been for the Halloween season, but I have Disney bounded a lot. So I've dressed as Snow White as a bound, which I'll pop here, and I've done a Winnie the Pooh bound. What other bounds have I done? Oh, for Dapper Day I dressed as Rapunzel. It was kind of a general bound, but I loved it. This was my Rapunzel bound. And yeah, lots of bounds but no costumes. We had planned on going for Halloween last year, but then of course the pandemic hit, so no Halloween. Hopefully, like, I am crossing my fingers and toes for Halloween this year. My family's not so sure if we'll actually get to go, but I'm holding out for Halloween this year. Okay, next question. Have you been to the Christmas party at Disneyland Paris? No, but we do go for the Christmas season. So we always go for the Christmas season at Disneyland Paris, but we've never actually gone for Christmas Day or Christmas Eve or anything. My light just fell. It's fine. Yes, we've never actually gone to one of the parties, but we have gone for the Christmas season and I highly recommend. Okay, next question. Never have I ever seen the fireworks show at Disney. Of course I have. I love watching the fireworks show at Disney. I will definitely be that absolute weirdo that sits on the ground for 2 hours before it starts, especially in the summertime. In the winter it's not so easy because you're freezing. But yes, I absolutely have watched the fireworks show. I've cried during the fireworks show. I've watched it twice in consecutive days. I love it. Never have you ever watched the Disney parade? I absolutely have. I love the parades. I don't understand when people go to Disneyland and say, oh, I don't bother with the parades, it's all about the rides for me. Like, no, I love them. I absolutely love the parades. It brings me so much joy. It brings a tear to my eye, especially at the Christmas cavalcade. I love them. I love the parades. I could watch them on repeat. I know all the Disney parade songs. I just want to sing along, and it's the best. Never have I ever eaten at Disney Village. I have eaten at Planet Hollywood, which I love. That's one of my faves. I've eaten at Annette's Diner, which is kind of like one of the cheaper options at Disney Village, and it is really good, but it's still like quite pricey for what it is. I've eaten at Rainforest Cafe lots of times when I was younger. We've eaten at Billy Bob's buffet restaurant, which I actually personally love. I love a good Tex-Mex buffet. And we have gone to the Buffalo Bill Wild West show before. I used to love that as a child, but now I'm kind of like, are those animals okay? I'm not sure. Where else have we eaten in Disney Village? I'm sure we've had a McDonald's from Disney Village before. I haven't eaten in any of the newer restaurants that have opened in the last couple of years, so like Five Guys, Vapiano's or whatever it's called. I haven't gone to any of them. I feel like that's, oh, Starbucks, absolutely. That's another question. Never have I ever had a Starbucks at Disneyland Paris. I absolutely have. I love Starbucks. Like, Starbucks is my babe. So yes, I absolutely have. It is, it's great for me actually, because even though there's no Starbucks in the park in Disneyland Paris, I like that you can go out and I can get my oat milk latte, or you know, something dairy free, because anywhere that sells coffee in the park doesn't have a dairy free option. That is one thing about Disneyland Paris in comparison to the American parks, is that it is quite difficult with a milk allergy, that like if you ask them, does this have milk in it, I'm allergic to milk, they hand you this weird allergy menu and it's completely different from what they actually sell in the restaurant. Excuse me. Especially in quick serve. So like you can't even get coffee within the park that is made as a barista coffee. You can only get like coffee machine coffee, which I hate. Can't do that. So yeah, I've absolutely had a Starbucks in Disney Village. Never have I ever bought a pair of ears. Yes, I have. Ha 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 ha. I've bought loads of ears. I've got like 15 or 16 pairs at the moment. Never have I ever worn Mickey ears or a Mickey hat. I absolutely have. I've worn both. I have worn my Walt Disney World ear hat in Disneyland Paris as well. And okay, never have I ever eaten in a restaurant in Disneyland Park. I have. I have gone, I think I might have actually eaten in all the restaurants in Disneyland Park. I feel like I sound like a bougie bitch, but a bougie bitch. But I think I have. Like I grew up going there, and we stayed in a lot of the different hotels, so I think I have. We've definitely eaten in Waltz, which is one of my favorites. We've eaten in the Auberge de Cinderella, which is the Cinderella restaurant where you can have the dinner with the characters, with the princesses. So all of the sit down ones and the buffets I have eaten in. Not so much the quick serves. We're not really a quick serve family. We've eaten in the Pinocchio Marionette restaurant. Videopolis is always a winner for me. I love Videopolis. I love getting a burger and sitting up on those tiered seating where you have like your table and watching the cartoons on the show at the same time. I absolutely love that. So let me see, are there any more questions? I feel like I've answered pretty much all of them. Oh, never have I ever sang the Pirates theme song on Pirates of the Caribbean. I absolutely have. I don't think I've ever gone on Pirates of the Caribbean and not sang yo ho a pirates, like, for me. So absolutely. Watched the Disney parade at Christmas. I have, I already said that. Taking a photo with a character. Obviously I've taken so many photos with the characters. I love them so much. Meeting the characters is the best. Never have I ever dined at the Cinderella's restaurant. I absolutely have. Rode the Haunted Mansion. I love the Haunted Mansion. Haunted Mansion might actually be my like second favorite ride. My favorite ride ever is Peter Pan, and then I think Haunted Mansion might actually be my second favorite. I love it so much, and I love the updates that they did in recent years. Never have I ever rode the Dumbo ride. I have rode the Dumbo ride, but it is definitely one that I would skip if the queue is too long. Like if the queue is over 20 minutes for Dumbo, I'm not gonna wait. It's not gonna happen. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this fun game. It was kind of just me chatting about my favorite place on earth. I have been missing it so much, so it was nice to reminisce and yeah, just think about it, you know. Oh, there's one more question I almost forgot. Never have I ever wore Disney clothes to work. Absolutely I have. Absolutely. I would say I wear Disney clothes 90% of the time. Like even if I'm wearing a really chic outfit that isn't Disney and is like all black or something, I'll always be wearing a Disney necklace or Disney earrings. There's always going to be some sort of Disney on my person because it's just who I am. Like right now I'm wearing a Star Wars jumper and mini ears, and you know, I'm just always going to have either a Disney t-shirt, Disney jewelry, a Disney jumper, Disney socks. Like I think I have Pinocchio socks on right now. There's always going to be something Disney about me, and that's who I am. And so I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please do subscribe to my channel and maybe even follow me on Instagram at myprettyperfectmess. And I will see you next week. So thank you so much for watching. Bye!